unbelievable.
Hi.
First one in. That is unbelievable.
First one. You're fast.
I am fast. Yeah, honestly, my F5 key, I was refreshing like literally every 3 seconds. Seriously. First one, I'm happy with that. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Jerry.
Oh, God, now everybody's coming in. Hi.
Woo, third hangout of the day. Here we go.
I was just saying to my one friend that this is. I was just saying to my friend John how nervous I am about this.
It's the first time I've ever been nervous about one of these, Jerry. I'll tell you. Hey.
Yeah, I'm scary. Pretty damn scary. I gotta be honest. Oh my God.
Test, test. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
I see right here. You're just walking down the hallway.
Hi.
Hi. Alright, so is it broadcasting? Does anybody know if it's broadcasting? Because I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, we're broadcasting.
We're broadcasting.
Okay,
We're
ready?
online. We
Y'all
are
ready?
live, baby.
Fixing hair and makeup. Is everybody?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, here we go.
Spiffy.
Oh, hold on. I haven't put on my blush and lipstick yet. Hold on. I might have confused myself.
Alright. Oh, that just said end broadcast. Did I screw it up already?
No, we're still good.
No, you're good.
Well, what's going on in your end?
Let's see.
Did I just end the live feed?
No, you didn't. I don't think you did.
I don't think you can.
Oh, no, it's broadcasting now, right?
No, you can't actually end it, and it's still streaming.
I'm incredibly technically savvy.
No, it's live. It's live, guys.
Technological.
Okay.
Now,
Is my mic on? Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just
yeah, we
fine.
can hear you.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, hang on one sec. Let me just welcome everybody else that's out there that's not
Hi.
the immediate party right now.
People who were cool enough to be here.
Google Plus buddies at the bottom here. And all of you guys, and I'm very, very excited to do my first hangout. It's very cool.
Woo!
Woo! Yes.
I was starting to be concerned whether or not you'd ever do
thank
one.
Lauren Groves for his enormous help today in doing my little tutorial, and everybody at Google has been amazing, so thank you guys.
No, you can't.
And we'll try and get as many people in here as we can. Right? You're all going to cooperate and play nicely.
Yes.
No.
You have our full cooperation, Jerry.
So, oh, and I was supposed to ask you, I have a note. Can you mute your audio if you're watching the live stream so it doesn't sound well when you're in the hangout, not, when you're watching. Okay.
Sorry, do what? I missed that.
Hi.
All right, Jerry, I do have one suggestion. Before you get started, we should probably delegate somebody on mute police, just in case somebody's being loud. So if anybody's being loud, I'll mute them, okay?
Okay. Sweet, you're hired.
Got
Oh,
That's so gentlemanly of you, George.
How do you do this? You guys are the pros. You tell me what to do. Ask the question. Go.
You know what? Honestly, in all seriousness,
I'm going to make you entertain me.
Jerry, you are probably one of the only celebrities that uses this the right way. Like, you are the model Google Plus person.
Thank you.
Seriously, we love you on here.
Oh, thank you. Fine, I'm having a ball.
I should note that it's 1 a.m. here where I am. I'm sitting here in Germany. It's deep in the night, and I'm really... I'm tired as somebody very tired, but I'm just staying up for this year.
Oh,
it's also my first
very much
hangout.
That's very sweet.
You're welcome.
I was born in Munich, actually.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I think it's awesome that Vic told you how to check your plus mentions, so now you can check your past posts. Because I would always send you posts, and then like 2 months later, I'd get an acknowledgement. I was like, did she ever get the first post?
No, I didn't. I had no idea. So yeah, I've been incredibly clueless, and it's been a steep learning curve for me. Twitter, I get. It took me a while, and they needed some people to help me out. But yes, Vic was amazing and jumped right in there, like literally 3 seconds after I think I posted help. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And taught me how to check my mentions, which was a huge help. So it's fun. Now I'm able to interact more with.
Are you posting the same stuff on Twitter that you are on Google Plus? Are you kind of switching it up, throwing some curveballs and whatnot?
Usually, I try not to post the same things everywhere. There are a few things that I'll post mostly. Most
yeah. Well, you can't really, can you? Because the thing is, you're limited on Twitter, but you don't really post quite a decent amount of content on Google Plus, and you can't do that on Twitter, can you? So
you can post content, you just can't talk about it a lot.
well, yeah.
And you can make a sort of brief pithy comment about it, but you're not going to get to really get into any detail about it. So it's very different.
Hi.
This has been fun. I like it. It's been fun to learn about.
We finally got you in a hangout. It's awesome.
I know, and now, of course, everyone's like deer in headlights. So let me do to you what I do to all the versions.
Headlights? Man, please.
If I can do this, you can do this.
Well, look, let me. I'm going to do this.
Jerry, to be fair, you're an expert.
Dracula 2000, Jerry. What were you thinking? Seriously? I mean,
Hey, I like Dracula.
Seriously, you got the script for that right, and you're like, oh yeah, I must do this. How did that decision happen?
I think myself as a fairly reasonable and intelligent person.
Uh-huh.
There are always lapses. You don't always make the wisest choices. And that did kind of promise to be better than it turned out to be.
Well, it came from good stuff, but that was so bad. I could not believe it. It's like, and then when I saw you in it, I'm like, seriously? I mean, it was cool because, you know, it had Nathan Fillion in it, and anything with Nathan Fillion in it is like, okay, it's like, I'm willing to give it something right. But seriously, I was like, oh my God, this is horrible.
It was sad.
Well, you know, good for you for saying. I mean, I don't recall it, to be honest, but good for you for saying so and laughing about it.
I like Dracula 2000. Just saying.
Jerry, greetings from Venezuela.
Hi. What time is it there? Is it the middle of the night for you too?
Greetings from Venezuela, Caracas, Venezuela.
What time is it for you?
Wait, what?
Okay, order S.
Yeah.
What he said.
7:41.
Okay. That's not.
I would just keep things rolling. Exactly how can we go ahead and get you to be on Leverage more? Because I was watching like a bunch of old episodes of Leverage that I've had like backed up on my DVR forever, just trying to clear it out. I had no idea you were in it. And then I saw you pop up with Timothy Hutton and the rest of the team, and I'm like, yes, this is going to be awesome. So
I would love to do more Leverage. I love it. That's one of my favorite jobs of all time. I love the character. I love that show. I love those people, the entire cast, the entire crew. It's so much fun. So I would go back in a heartbeat. I was hoping that I was going to be able to go back for the finale, but I couldn't get out. So.
yeah, I know. They had Will Wheaton there. They had everyone else, all these other people from like earlier. I was expecting to see you on there, and then I didn't. I was disappointed.
Yeah, because I'm
So
on
who do I need to beat up?
networks and not overly exuberant when their actors go on to other networks and do recurring roles. It's not usually a good thing for us to do. So, but I'm hoping I'll be able to come back.
I pretty much decided you just need to be on all the shows I like. That's the way I got it figured. So that's Burn Notice, White Collar, you know what I'm saying?
Send that list to my agent.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah,
Game of Thrones.
Walking Dead. We just got to get you in everything. All the stuff I like, you need to be on. I think that'll clear things up.
Only doing it if I'm a zombie.
Oh, come on. I think you make a great zombie.
Well, you almost did. You almost did, didn't you? 15 years ago, he was.
You were a vampire, but a zombie is too good for you? Seriously? Vampire's okay, but zombie? Oh, we gotta stay away from that.
You're not gonna let that go, are you?
No.
Wow.
You need to see that to appreciate how bad it was.
I think I have seen it. I'm sure. It sounds familiar, but anyway. I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm trying to make friends here.
Jerry, tell me about your wall. What's all that stuff on your wall behind you?
Oh, we're in my office at home. So
In your office?
those are baby pictures of my kids. And
So you've got a spot mug.
over there. Mostly Star Trek stuff.
Is it a spot
Did
mug?
you hanging
What's that?
photos is the hardest thing. I moved into a place about a year ago. It's so hard to get the photos straight. Everything's so perfect there. What do you use, a laser level up in that wall or something?
I hired somebody to come and hang them. He did yeah, I like photo walls, so I've got a lot of walls downstairs where there's tons and tons of photos on it, and so yeah, I'm not hanging that shit myself. It's not gonna happen.
You gotta have like a cribs. You have to have like a cribs edition of your house. You just put like a webcam on your head and just walk around and be like, not fridge. Show everybody, check everything out.
Stalker Central. Yes, let me do that. That's a great idea.
You did just let the internet into your house, you realise.
I am a little worried.
Right?
I thought that one through. Yeah, it's a little scary. I'm one of those people that's very paranoid also because I've never had a webcam before, so I just had a security potential and have a camera. And so I hang a card over it all the time because I'm paranoid about it, even if I've never.
Well, I would say as well, if you could perhaps get a separate mic, because it seems a bit low. For example, George has got a really good mic, and when he talks, it really sort of bellows out, but yours is quite quiet.
But Trev, I'm also talking really loud, and I'm droning people out.
You're probably good, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's the secret.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, I will have to look into the microphone situation for future reference.
Okay.
All right.
I'll look at it. Can you not
Well,
hear me?
Jerry, it's been 15 minutes. I'm going to bow out and give somebody else a spot. So I just wanted to say thank you for making my New Year's resolution come true. I appreciate it. We'll see you soon.
All right, guys, want the next round in?
Yeah, I'm out too. See you, Jerry. Good luck.
Yeah.
Bye.
So, do you want us all to rotate?
I'm gonna
Bye.
Bye. Take care.
You didn't have to
There we go. I didn't even see him over there.
Who?
Oh, whoops. Okay.
Working?
That didn't work.
What happened?
He disappeared on us.
Hey, Jerry, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you a metal fan by any chance?
Metal music?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
had my metal days when I was in my younger years. Yeah. But like in high school and stuff, I loved Iron Maiden and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
I'll
dating
see y'all
myself.
later. I'm in. Yeah.
Alright, be cool, man.
Do a bit, Matt.
Nice. Do the musical. He's going to serenade us for the hangout. That's awesome.
I don't think my music would be considered a serenade, but
Matt, sing a song.
no, I don't want to hog Jerry's hangout with music.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey.
Thank you. I want to thank George, who actually lives 3 miles from me that way, for leaving the hangout so I can come in.
Oh, that is cool.
That's very big of him.
You owe him a steak dinner. You do know that, right?
See who everybody is. I just figured this out. Wow. I'm a little
It's okay, you're new.
Hey, you I know. Hi.
Hi, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry. Andy Bohm is also a guitar player. I'd just like to point that out. What's up, brother?
Yeah, but you know, I'm at work, so I can't really... No other guitars around me.
Proud on the guitar at work today.
I have to stand here and block, like, the sensitive stuff written behind me, so, you know, I'm just gonna, like, stay really, really still.
Oh, got it.
I'm actually a Googler.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can usually tell by the, you know, the number of ridiculous stickers and toys and other things. The hedgehog, of course, I don't know why.
I want a hedgehog. Where's my damn Google hedgehog? I have no Google hedgehog.
I can get you a hedgehog. That's no problem. We got a box of them right next to it.
Mm-hmm. I got a feeling that FedEx will be showing up to Jerry's house tomorrow with like 100 hedgehogs now.
There's a guy
Totally
knocking
make
on
it
the
happen.
door right now with a hedgehog.
Andy, did you see that shit Googlers say video?
Yeah, I did, and sadly it was fairly accurate.
Hey Jerry, how's your husband liking Google Plus so far? It's like, I know you finally got him sold on this, and at first I wasn't going to add him until I figured out he was the Christoph Emmy that went up against Morimoto back in the day, and I was like, oh, anyone had brave enough to go against the Iron Chef, the Iron Chef. Oh, that's awesome.
Him and his sous chef. That was
Huh?
Iron Chef history. They did it with just 2.
Yeah, I remember. I watched that episode that night that you had talked about him being there. It's like, because I had to make sure that I had it right in my head, because I'm a big Iron Chef fan. So that was awesome. It's like, so how's he liking Google Plus? And would he think about challenging Morimoto again? I want a rematch. I want to see a rematch.
He would love it, yeah. He's a little competitive. He would love it.
I'm going to bow out and give my spot to somebody else. I got to take a test.
Yeah.
All right, bye, Josh.
But you guys already know each other?
A few of us do.
Yeah, we know there are circles that we are sort of like associate each other with, and we all like I've been in a hangout with Trev. I know George, who lives here in the same town that I do. Everybody else here, I don't know, but
I've done one hangout before, and that was with George.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I mean, the thing is that a lot of people like use Google Plus, but I think someone said that one of the statistics is something like 1% actually use Hangouts, and everyone else just like posts and things like that. Because I mean, a lot of people are kind of camera shy. I mean, I suppose I am in a way, but.
Well, there's a surprising number of people who actually use Hangouts one-on-one, so they're never actually broadcast, and it's great. I mean, it's great Skype replacement or something along those lines. But I mean, I've hung out with Trev before. I hang with Matt all the time, John and George. I mean, there's a whole community that's popped up around this. I mean, there was a hangout of 70 people who all met up in New York City this past weekend that all met online, and they all just got together, had big, massive party, and roamed around and. Yeah,
it seems to happen with every new social network.
How many news organizations have really latched on to Google Plus Hangouts? I mean, you have Sarah Hill down at KLMU in Missouri. She kind of started this whole thing off. It's like here in Reno, there's Melissa Carlson over at KLLO News 4 who does Hangouts as a part of like the daily webcast, and it's going on in Vegas and Seattle. There's one that just popped up in San Francisco. It's really cool to be able to see this medium really pick up. It's been awesome to see, and as a part of that, you end up interacting with a lot of people that in a normal world you would absolutely not be talking to. I mean, this is a real good example of that right here.
This isn't new, though. People seem to think that this is new. This kind of technology has actually been around for a while.
But it hasn't been as accessible to the masses, is my point.
Well, it was under Seismic Video, except not a lot of people knew about it, and not a lot of people had webcams at the time. Then there was a TalkBox, but it didn't have a social network. And then this is the first social network where everybody can talk to each other, and you can like my friends and I, we all use it. We just sit and we do nothing except we co-work on Google Hangouts. Like I'll be sitting here coding, my friend will be doing art.
Nothing but work on your Hangout with your friends. I'm sure. That's all you do.
No, we do. I'll be coding, and somebody will be like, my friends and I, we're all podcasters, and we've been testing our equipment. So that's one of the things that we've been doing for the last week is we've got all new gear, and we're making sure that it all works properly. And you take the camera and you move it to your mixer, and you say, "Is this
like you said, you're a professional, so you guys know about this stuff and have done it for years and things like that. But people like me who are not technologically.
Yeah, I think this is one of the first times that everything has kind of come together. So you have the accessibility to technology, the bandwidth, and just the user base to actually make this really, really work.
That's the important part. Is that even though there were predecessors to this, this is the first time where everybody that has a Google account or any kind of account, it was the first social network where everything came together the way that it should have come together years ago and didn't. And so it's been amazing. And Facebook's got nothing on this, so we all love it.
It's one of... This is one of Hangout, actually. I didn't think it'd be like this, when everybody's sort of talking. This is how what normal Hangout's like. Everyone just sort of talks separate. I just thought it'd be sort of predominantly you, Jerry, and then we all just sort of like gazing, admirably at the screen. But it's not. Everyone's just talking normally, like it's a regular night. And so it should be, it's, just an observation.
I mean, I can pontificate if you want, but it's not as much fun.
I want to know what's going on with Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to get to that.
I don't know. They're making a movie. I know that.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm in it, but they're making a movie. But I mean, that's why we did the short as a favor for Kevin Pentrum, the director.
Right. They let you get out of the warehouse, but that was it.
When you did that short, did you see it growing into more?
Well, we did the first season of the web series, and it was fun. When we did the short, we did it as a favor to Kevin, that he could show it to Warner Brothers. It wasn't supposed to go viral. It wasn't supposed to be released on the internet. I was just doing a favor for a friend, and everybody just volunteered their time and did it for free.
That's cool.
And so then Warner Brothers picked up the web series. He offered it to all of us, and we all jumped on it because it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, so now he got his his movie sold. Apparently, it's working, so that's good. That was the goal in the beginning. But yeah, I'm gonna be 40 in a couple weeks, gang. Sonya didn't even 44.
Sorry, the number faded out there.
What was that?
The number faded out.
It actually did.
Should I amplify it? No.
Yes.
Somebody at Google muted it.
No, they didn't. Are you serious?
No.
No.
Andy.
No, don't look at me. I'm here to protect your privacy. There are no Googlers interfering.
Don't lie.
Hello, Hermine.
Where's Hermine going?
Hey, Hermine.
No way.
Hey, Hermine.
Oh my gosh.
Quality, isn't it? How good is it?
I never get star-studded. This is so cool. I am not like this, and this is the coolest thing ever. I'm the biggest Trekkie, but don't tell anybody that. They'll take my black card.
You told everyone on the internet.
Wait a second, Hermine. What are you trying to say? I love Star Trek Voyager 2, and I'm black. Wait a second. I don't like your attitude.
I'm just saying.
I know. I'm just messing
On
with
air. This is an on air. You've been outed.
Oh, boom.
Oh, man.
And I mean, there was going to be more people watching this on air than any other one prior to it. Now there's going to be 100,000 people watching this, and you've just come out.
I just came out of the Star Trek closet.
Jerry, do you get tired of hearing about Star Trek, or do you want to like move past it?
What's that? Sorry.
Do you get tired of hearing about Star Trek, or do you want to just move past it? Or is it just like such an integral part of your life that you just love it so much?
No, I'll be real honest. I'll give you the exact honest answer. When I first signed to Star Trek, I was very, 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 very hesitant because historically,
typecast.
The actors who have done Star Trek series have a hard time breaking out of that and doing anything else. And a large number have not really been able to do a whole lot of other acting roles because they were so tied into Star Trek. And so I was terrified of that. But that character was such a gift as an actor. I mean, seriously, you don't get those kind of characters that are so beautifully developed and so rich and so really fun to play. You don't get those every day.
Well, that character rescued the series.
What's that?
That character rescued the series, as far as I'm concerned. Well, it did, didn't it? I mean, that's why they brought you in, I think, isn't it?
Well, that was, yeah, the role. But I was, very, very pleasantly surprised when I got out of Star Trek Voyager that I was offered a daily television show right away, and he created a role for me on Boston Public, and that was phenomenal. So those fears were sort of laid to rest. And no, I don't get sick of hearing about it. That's a gift as an actor, to get a character that's become sort of iconic. You know what I mean? And that people still care about that many years later. That's a gift. I will say, our DP, the director of cinematography, on Voyager for a Christmas gift for all the cast and the crew one year, printed up little T-shirts, and it had a little Star Trek comm badge symbol behind bars, and it said "Lifer."
How hard is it to do conventions now? I mean, I'm sure you're asked to do conventions still, and now that you're past Star Trek, you've got other commitments.
Yeah.
Is it hard?
I'm actually doing like 6 of them this year. This has been the most I've ever done.
Wow.
Because I can for the first time in a really long time because I have stalkers. And so I've had a lot of security issues, and for a number of years I wasn't able to do conventions.
Oh.
And then the last one that I did was a creation convention, and they had, kept offering over the years, and we kept saying no. And finally my manager who books these appearances explained to them the security situation, and they hired a phenomenal security team and had photos of my stalkers and
wow.
And actually stopped one at the door of one of the conventions. So they're phenomenal. So that gives me the ability to actually do them again because I wasn't able to do them for a long time. So it's nice to be able to go back and see the fans one-on-one. But this is, kind of a whole new way to see people one-on-one. This is kind of cool.
And it's
Did you see Shatner's The Captain's documentary?
I did not see it, no.
You know you're in it, though,
Yeah,
right?
I know I'm in it. He ambushed me at a convention.
Wait, now we actually have to get Shatner and you in a hangout together. That'll be fun.
I'd explode. My head would just. I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to manage that. I don't think.
And he says something like, "Oh, Jerry Ryan, the most lovely Star Trek actress of all time," or something like that. And then the next 7 scenes are him saying it to various other women.
Exactly.
At first, I thought he was sweet.
He is sweet. He is a character. He's a lot of fun.
Oh, I love Bill Shatner. Mate.
All right, you got to have another question. Somebody's got to have a question.
I'm trying not to dominate the hangouts. I could do this by myself. I'm trying to stay quiet.
Yeah, I'm trying to give other people a chance.
Aramine, you all quiet over there. You were geeking out when you first got here, girl. Come on, I know you got something to say.
Yeah, Ermina's never quiet.
I know, right?
Oh, that's the problem. She's frozen.
She's frozen? Oh, no. Poor Aramine.
Oh, there she goes.
He lives in Hangouts, and you know what I mean? And then this one, she just happens to be having problems with this. So.
Some of us know Ermine. This is sort of how we weave in and out of conversations every night.
Oh, yeah. It's like, people that could do Hangouts, we discussed this earlier. It's like, you tend to find the same people about. Yeah. It's like, I was just looking.
A group of you have figured out how to do them. So you're confident.
Well, if you look at this, for example, you can get another 2 people in this room, and 2 people like joining. You know for a fact that there's at least a 5-figure number watching this hangout, and we can't get 2 more people to join because they're scared to come in. So it's only like a certain amount of people that are willing to do hangouts.
I actually know one person watching this right now. I was just going back and forth and checking my G+ page and whatnot. Will Whedon is watching right now, and he had no idea Hangouts were this hype.
On our last night of shooting, second to the last night of shooting on Bobby Poop, he came by because we were shooting near where he lives.
Oh, really?
I finally got to meet him in person. It was really fun. He's a good guy. Hi, Will.
I saw that picture. I was surprised that it took you guys so long to meet.
Play.
I know. It's like I figured you 2 would have met by now.
No, we never had.
Invite him into the hangout.
You mean to tell me y'all don't all have barbecues together? I thought everyone in Hollywood knew each other. Y'all be having holidays together. Inviting each other to your kids' bar mitzvahs and all this madness. Don't shatter my illusions, Jerry.
His third job as an actor, and then you just know everybody.
All right, Aramine, come on, girl.
Ermine is back and unfrozen.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Aramine talk before she freezes again.
Ermine, we're just never gonna let it go. Oh, she's frozen again. Oh wait, I can still hear her. Ermine, say something. Quick.
Oh, see, that's so unfair.
It really is.
I give her a lot of crap about this in the next hangout.
Yeah, well, the odds of finding Ermine in a hangout, we'll say they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Roughly 16 hours a day. It's
I'd say
maybe a little bit less.
40% chance you're probably going to run across Aramine.
Yeah.
Just like people were saying before, you can get a lot of work done in a hangout. This is not your typical hangout. Yeah. So, but I write music hangouts and I work on my CD and recording. There's people. Ermine has done a cooking show. People do meetings. Brainstorming sessions. I've been a part of just you name it. People do it. If you whatever a group of people does, you can do it in a hangout. So.
Well, I was talking to my husband about that because my husband's a chef and I just got him to join. And he'll be opening the restaurant. And when that opens, we were talking about he can do these kind of things as
that'd be great. That'd be a great idea.
Pre-med and get a lot of
Just take your computer in the kitchen and he could start cooking up some dinner.
Exactly.
No, see, that wouldn't be a good hangout. It's like I've seen him cook before. It's like all that'll do is make you hungry. And that is a mistake.
You don't get the end result. Hi, you just joined us. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Who else just joined, Mark?
I just joined too.
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good. How you doing, Jerry?
Hey, it's nice to meet you, Jerry.
Nice to meet you guys.
Definitely.
Hey, Jerry, I'm going to go ahead and go and let somebody else in here, but
Nice
if
talking
you ever
to
want to talk about Iron Maiden or listen to some metal,
Matt's your expert.
all right.
That's great. It's basically like, hey, call me.
Yeah, I'm going to drop out and make
Nice
some room
meeting
too,
you.
but you know,
Thanks. Take care.
I'll play a little bit more mellow music than Matt if you rejoin later on, so, you know, we have good complementing styles. So
Take care.
It's been great talking to you, Jerry.
You too. Thanks.
Be cool, man.
Well, I'm going to stay till I get kicked out, I think.
Hey, Jerry, I had a question for you.
I just saw Red sign in. I know you.
Who signed in?
One of my Twitter buddies. All right.
Hey.
Thank you.
So, Jerry, you have way more followers on Google Plus than you do on Twitter. Why do you think that is?
Lock it on me. Sorry, I didn't mean to lock it on me. How did I do that? Sorry, what? Sorry.
You only have about 90,000 followers on Twitter,
Yes.
and one, like over 1 million, yeah. But you're way more on Twitter.
Well, honestly, I think the reason that I have a lot more followers here a lot more quickly is, yeah, I just hit 86,000 on Twitter today after, what, almost 2 years, a year and a half, something like that. I have never once been on the Twitter suggested user list, like when new people sign up. I don't know if they can still have that on new Twitter, because I don't use the actual Twitter app usually. They used to have, you know, when you would sign on to Twitter as a new user, there was like a list of people that they recommend following or whatever. And I was never on that list. Google Plus has had me on the recommended user database or whatever. So I think you get a lot more followers when you're recommended.
Well,
So
like, I started following you mainly here because, like, I like the way that you interacted so much with your audience. I'm real big on interaction. It's like, I don't really, it's like, I mean, I get the whole being a celebrity thing. It's like, I don't really care about all that. It's like, I'll geek out a little bit. Like, when I first got here, I was a little bit nervous. That's why I didn't talk too much. But it's like, I don't really care about the whole celebrity. Huh?
You've all noticed my
Yeah. But it's like, I like interaction. I like, you know, just talking to people and being a part of their lives and being able to share a little bit about myself. That's the big thing for me. That was made the decision for me following you here. And then because
hanging out with Jerry Ryan right now.
about it, I followed you on Twitter too.
Yeah.
Huh? Who's talking on the phone?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I mean, Jerry's always been like really interactive.
Hi. How's it going?
Mark, you got to mute him.
Say hello to the internet.
Hello. So this is your first hangout ever? You've not been in any?
First.
Awesome. How you liking it?
Technically that's a lie. Technically it's my second because getting my tutorial this afternoon.
We won't count that. You can just flip that over.
Makes number 3 for me.
Is it as scary as you thought it was going to be?
Yeah, probably.
Is it as scary as you thought it was going to be?
You know, I wasn't scared. I'm more scared of the technology. My fear was, am I going to remember how he taught me to turn this shit on? Am I going to remember? Like you saw me at the beginning when I thought that I'd ended the podcast.
7 of 9, scared of technology.
No.
Oh, you see, that's horrible. Yeah.
I freely admit it.
I'm going to be paranoid that I forget to turn the camera off when I'm done.
Forever. Oh, no. I'm doing it. Immediately. Are you kidding me?
Nah, I'm the same. You can see when it's on or not, but I don't trust that little light. Yeah.
Well, it took forever for me to even get my girlfriend to use this computer because of the camera in the monitor there. She's always terrified the bloody thing is on, no matter what. I have to assure her, it's like, okay, no green light means it's off. We're okay.
Yeah, my sister's like that too. he's also horribly afraid of webcams and stuff like that.
I turn mine to the wall at night. I do.
My girlfriend does the same thing to my PlayStation Eye camera I have connected to my PS3. It's like anytime it's like I'm not here for a while, I'll come back, the thing's always turned around for absolutely no reason. And I'm like,
and
really?
people think I'm a hardcore hacker too, so you know it's like they're always turning my laptop camera around or different weird places. You know. but Jerry, it looks like you've really taken to Google Plus, like fishing in the water.
It's really fun. I'm enjoying it. Now, you know, this to me is sort of the biggest appeal of Google Plus.
Oh, easy.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yes.
And so now that I know how this works, it's fun. This is cool. This is a big
I think it's once you sort of pop your cherry, as they say, it's that's it. Once you do one hangout, you're addicted. I mean, I'm quite tame on hangouts, and I probably do one or two a day. There are people that are just constant, like Amin. We just talked about Amin there. She can spend like 10 to 16 hours a day in one. It's
I think what Trev is saying is that he wants to talk to you at least once a week.
We just got back from the New York Hurl, and there ended up being about 100 people there, and most of us met in Hangouts, and we all came together from all over the world to hang out in New York for a weekend.
Yep.
So we actually, with a hangout, you actually know each other, don't you? It's not like because it used to be on MySpace, and I used MySpace for the same thing, getting to know people from around the world that I'd never met before. But it's all text, it's all in text, and you can get to know them, but it's not like this. I mean, you can get to know someone within 20 minutes in a hangout.
What I was saying before about Seismic was at around 2007, 2008, and it wasn't like this. People weren't talking live. What they would do is record a video and say, hey, my name is Mike, or what do you think about what happened in the world today or something, and then there would be these conversations back and forth. People would record the responses. And here it is 5 or 6 years later, and there's still this hardcore group of people that were on Seismic. Even all these years later, the site's long gone, but that bond that you make with video is a hell of a lot different than what you would make with text.
I agree with you completely. I was doing Ustream back in the day. We had a show called The Drill Down, and we were on there when it was a wasteland, and we did our show every Friday night, but we'd have like a huge amount of like loyal followers. So I'm completely with you. I mean, video is a game changer. We're doing country music chat over on Twitter, and I'm still trying to bring my friend Jessica Northey over to Google Chats and Hangouts. So, when you have Charlie Daniels or Willie Nelson or whoever on, they can actually see their face. It'd be totally great versus, typing on a hashtag.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was one of the things we commented on, was that there were no surprises or no awkwardness when we met up. We really knew each other. It was just, let's go.
And if you think about it, okay. Pardon? No. What I just wanted to say is, if you think about it, this is one of these signs that we are really living in the year 2012. That we are really be able to talk to each other over the computer with seeing each other. This is real future stuff, if you think about it.
Now we just need flying cars and transporters, and we're all done.
No.
I'm kind of upset for me. I needed my jetpack. Any of you are geniuses and want to develop a transporter, go for it.
Yeah. The thing is,
I get on that.
For me, the future arrives the day they invent hoverboards. That's the
I've heard we have 2 more years on those. The future was like 2014 or something.
I would be happy if, the PlayStation 5 was like, the holodeck. I'd be so
man.
This is up.
Well, have you seen that screen that Microsoft are making?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, phenomenal. I mean, they're calling it like the holodeck. It's not quite a holodeck, but it's a 3D screen. 3D screen doesn't do it justice saying that, 'cause it's not. I mean, when you move, it's everything. I mean, I've got a link to it on my page if anybody's interested, but it's absolutely phenomenal.
Not to change the subject or anything, but back to Jerry.
So you know how it is when you get in the hangout, man. This conversation goes where it goes. I know. Because the thing is that Jerry for the last few minutes has been sitting there just looking,
But see, this is how Hangouts work, is that people just wind up having conversations with each other. But anyway, back to Jerry.
Yeah.
I had another question for you, kind of random. First of all, I have to say you have an amazing voice. When you sang on Star Trek, that was just gorgeous. But what would you say is your favorite music, and like to sing to, or maybe also just to listen to?
Body of Proof, the musical.
Well, yes. I like all kinds of music. Most of it not recent, to be quite honest. I don't like music I don't know, so I have a hard time listening to new music. It takes a while. Because I have to sing along if there's a song that I know, and if I don't know it, it drives me insane. So, but I listen to all kinds of stuff.
Do you like a U2 or?
Are better left unsaid on my iTunes. It runs the gamut, but you know, a lot of it is from the 70s, 80s. I like that stuff, and I like.
Okay, let's go way back.
Like,
Are you a big Journey fan, Jerry? Or?
They're my boys. I love my kids.
Okay, see.
I love my boys.
You see, I knew that. You see, I was just trying to call you out there. Journey.
I love my Cheap Trick. And
okay. Oh, okay. Foreigner? Foreigner 4, maybe? No.
What's that?
Foreigner?
Foreigner was good. Foreigner.
Okay.
Journey. I like Journey better though.
Journey. Okay. So yeah, I love the Beatles on the cover. You know those little.
Yeah, those are my. But Journey was the no. I mean, Cheap Trick is the first band when I was a little girl that I remember, like an actual, band that I listened to. My brother.
Have you heard their new lead singer? Have you heard that guy?
What's that?
Have you heard their new lead singer? That one guy.
Who's the new lead singer? Oh, Journey?
Yeah, Journey. Yeah, he's
but he's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Right.
All right, here. Let's go way back for a second. Way back. Who's the boss? You come onto the set for the first time. Oh, come on. You know someone was going to bring it up. You come onto the set for the first time. What was going through your mind? It's like, I mean, that's kind of where everything began from you, if I'm understanding things correctly. It's like, I mean, how did it feel?
Terrifying. I mean, I was utterly terrified. And it's, it's a sitcom. And sitcoms at the time, most of them are not anymore. Some of them still are, but most of them are not anymore. But at the time, sitcoms were done in front of live audiences. So it was basically like theater. And I had just graduated from Northwestern. I had just moved out here. And I was a theater major, and so all my background had been theater. And so you're trained in the theater to project to the back row of the theater, of course.
Right.
Well, nobody bothered to tell me that when you're on camera, there's a microphone 6 inches above your head. And so if you project, you're basically screaming. So I ended up screaming every line of dialogue I had. And I was just beginning, but, we live and we learn.
Yeah.
And then it's just so kindly pointed out we go on and do direct music now. But whatever.
See what happens when you turn it into questions. Hangouts are supposed to flow as they were doing before.
That's for people in who have questions.
Okay, yeah, I've been saying first one in. So I'll bow out. So nice to meet you.
Yeah. I haven't asked anything, hang out. But if we've been chatting for a while, you know who you are.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Go ahead and bow out. I was like, I think I've had everything. So it was very nice talking to you, and I'm going to keep watching it. We'll see you later.
See, don't give us wallflowers a chance. Yes.
I'm going to bow out also, let other people in. My friend Daryl and I do a weekly podcast called This Week in Trek. If you ever want to be on it, we would love to have you.
Oh, loving it.
What can I say? No, we've been doing it for almost a year now. It's been going really well. And people thought that like a Star Trek podcast wouldn't do well because there's no current Star Trek TV show on, but we've been doing great. And yeah, it's amazing that there's still just a great community of Star Trek fans out there. So if you can squeeze it into your schedule, we would love to have you.
In one of your 87 hangouts during the week.
Yes, in one of our 87 hangouts.
Wow.
All right, I'm bowing out. Bye. Nice talking to you.
You too.
I'm going to go get my kids, Jerry. See you later.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did I really? This is my first hangout, too. So.
Yeah, the quiet ones are all that's left now.
Hello.
So,
I'm not sure
Jerry,
my
have
system
you ever
works.
thought about doing a Flashpoint? I think it's a CBC show. Aren't you in Canada?
No,
Or
I'm in
am
LA.
I clueless? Or are you in LA? Okay.
I'm LA.
What was I thinking?
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Different continent, different country.
Oh gosh. So, no,
I don't know
I
if
saw
my
you on
microphone's
Leverage.
working.
Do you have any other shows that you're currently or that you can talk about that you're maybe gonna do, or is it Body of Proof? I know you guys just did your recent rap party.
Well, we're still on Body of Proof. We have 7 more episodes to air this season, starting next Tuesday, the 14th, Valentine's Day, 10 p.m. on ABC. Everybody has to watch. My plug in there.
Yeah.
Because we want to season 3, so please watch. And tell all your friends. And if you know any Nielsen families, get them on the damn TV. So anyway, we're hoping we'll be doing season 3 next year. But in the meantime, I'm going back, I think, for another episode of Warehouse 13.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
And I would love to do more records. I talked about that earlier. Someone had asked about it. But yeah, I anytime that I can get clearance from my show and from ABC, because they have to approve all this stuff. So as often as I can get clearance, I will be on Leverage anytime they ask. I love it.
Yeah,
Nice.
You did a great job with the tango, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm impressed. I was like, wow. There you go.
Well, apparently you've just inspired Will Wheaton to do Hangouts, so good for you.
There you go.
About time.
Well, Will just joined Facebook, too, I think, today.
What?
No way.
Yeah, believe it or not. I just saw it today on Google Plus saying, hey, please join me on Facebook. Now, Jerry, are you thinking about joining Facebook? Or is this about enough for you?
I started out a couple years ago. That was the first sort of social media thing that I did. And my friends said, okay, you have to do it. Just get on there, use a pseudonym. You don't have to post anything. So I got on, but it was kind of like,
well,
I'm not going to post. I'm too paranoid. I'm not going to put, even if I was under a pseudonym and it's only people that I approve and know and was friends with, I'm not going to put personal pictures on there that I don't.
No, and it's like, I mean, I've been around a long time. I don't post anything personal. You know, I mean.
But that was my point. So I did this
right.
And it was all private, but I'm still afraid to post anything on it. So I never went on Facebook, and I just sort of let it fizzle out. But yeah, now everybody is, kind of.
Now, I saw your significant others on Google Plus now, too.
What's that?
I saw your husband's on Google Plus, right?
I got my husband on it, yeah. Got my friend Jeffrey, who's also on Body of Proof, Jeffrey Aaron. I got him to join last week. Actually, both of them. I signed both of them up at the same time because Jeffrey was over for dinner. So I dragged both of them over.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm the Google Plus evangelist now. I'm getting
Now, with the 1 million followers, I mean, believe it or not, you're on the recommendation engine, but that's also, you're driving a lot of traffic. I had one picture that you linked to. I got close to 4,000 plus ones on it. So it's not just the recommendation engine. It's you. I mean, I don't see that stuff. You don't see that very often. The Dalai Lama's only getting like, a couple of thousand for his words of wisdom every now and then. And you passed him, by the way,
because he's not
Plus.
interactive. He just posts.
Hey, Jerry, when they were showing you this afternoon, did they show you the chat button up at the top there to open the chat box?
I don't even know how to use it.
Comments up there. I forgot about
So that.
Oh God.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
There's like a whole side conversation happening.
This is only people who are in.
Now everybody's
This is the only
chatting
way
in
I
the chat
can do it.
Sorry.
They're all just typing.
Exactly what happens.
I just want to say hello from Italy. I'm from Italy, Venice. I saw your great talk today, and I'm happy and to say hello to you. And welcome to your first Hangout. Be careful, they are very addictive. I know something, I've been on it 6 months now, and I can't get away from it.
Thank you for coming in.
My pleasure.
All right, I'm going to say goodbye, and thank you for having this hangout.
You didn't get to talk much. Sorry.
Well, that's okay. I think Reg handled it for all of us.
I'm trying, But Jerry, I'm so happy to finally see you in person. And I've been talking to you on Twitter for ages, but it's great to see you on Google Plus. Now, isn't it harder for you to keep track of, with the million people? I know it's a drive-by when I see you on Twitter. Now on Google Plus, it's really kind of hard to get your attention.
Well, it's different, and it was impossible to get my attention until this week because I didn't know how to get mentioned. Because I have when you're in so many circles and you have a lot of your own people in circles.
Right.
Mentions are on your notification page for like 5 seconds and you're gone. So I had posted a little snarky comment saying I would love to find out how to get my mentions, and Vic answered like that, literally like 10 seconds after I posted it. He had a response saying, you do a search for your name, you search, mentions. So I was like, oh, thanks. Okay. I finally know how to do that, so now I actually see mentions. But yes, I will.
Yeah, I've noticed that. You responded to a couple of my things instantly.
Yes, exactly. I saw some of yours. But yeah, so for that, Twitter's a little easier, especially starting out. It's a little just more sort of intuitive that way because it's instant, and you have a whole feed of nothing but @ mentions. And so if you have time to scan them, you can scan them. And this you have to look for them a bit more. So yeah, it's not. It's kind of easier to go through. I can scan my feed of the people that I have in circles and see what they're posting and things like that. And you can plus one things or comment on stuff when you can, and that's easy. But yeah, it's much more interactive now that I know how to do that.
I mean, it really does seem though. Like over Twitter, I've got like close to 200,000 followers. But you have 1 million. I mean, that's a lot of people to manage. Are you having a hard time with comments and reaching out?
No, I mean, no, because it doesn't seem to be as. That's a good question. I don't have a hard time with it. I just don't. I mean, I don't see everybody's posts. Obviously, I'm not able to see everybody's posts. But now that I know what to mentions, I find them. There aren't as many. It's not sort of as many direct mentions as it is on Twitter. On Twitter, people are sending things directly to you. You know what I mean? It's replies.
Right.
This is posting comments on a post. So when you have time to sit down and you can look at 125 comments or whatever, that's a lot easier than, say, a page of, if you haven't been on Twitter for 3 hours, you've got 200 new replies or something like that. So it doesn't seem as overwhelming as I think it would be if you had 1 million on Twitter. Which I don't.
Wait, what's your Google notification bar like? Mine at the most reads 10. What is yours? Always red?
Yeah, it's pretty much always red. It's pretty much always red.
Awesome.
Yeah, somebody just came in.
Can't imagine.
Hi, Erica.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm at work. The day's almost over, so I'm good.
Excellent. This is work that your boss will be thrilled.
Yeah.
Money hard earned today for you.
So can I ask just a small request? George Taruno and his wife, Rose from Down Under, wanted me to say to you good day. I tried to do my best. And as Kyle Silweski, I think is how you say it, also said to say hello. So
very nice.
I did my deeds.
I'm gonna jump out and open up a spot. Joseph Puglisi wanted me to give a shout out and say he's a huge fan, as am I, of your work. And it was great to meet you. Welcome to the Hangouts. Bye.
Yeah, I'll take this advantage to bow out as well. Just nice hanging out with you, Jerry.
You too. Thanks.
Bye, guys.
All right, I guess I'm going to leave too, but before I leave, I have one last question my friend's been asking me to ask you. Let's see, what was it like to imitate Robert Picardo as the Doctor in the episode when he was in control of Seven's body? And did you work with him extra beforehand?
No, I didn't work extra with him beforehand, but I mean, Bob has a pretty distinctive voice, a pretty distinct, especially the way he played that character. It was very specific. So that, you didn't need a lot of extra studying after that many years of being around him just every day on the set. So that was a lot of fun. It was really, really fun sort of using him as a character study and just mimicking him. It was great. Because he's so, I mean, that character was so out there. So it was very refreshing.
Yeah, that was a pretty fun episode. But it was nice talking to you.
You too. Take care.
All right, bye.
Hi. Someone with a very large microphone just came in. Hi, James.
Hello there. I was in earlier, but I bowed out to let people in.
Oh, that was nice.
He's back.
Hi, James.
Hi, Bio. How are you?
I'm sweet and Amanda. We know each other.
Yeah, this is actually my first Google Hangout, so you know I'm loving it.
That's my first too, and I think I'm gonna do some more.
You know, I'm loving it.
That's my first too, and I think I'm gonna do some more. That's my first too, and I think I'm gonna do some more.
Carl, if you can actually mute the live stream so there's not an echo in the Hangout.
That's my first too, and
Turn the live stream off. Carl, if you can actually mute the live.
There we go.
Ah, there we go. That's much better.
My apologies. This is my first Hangout too.
I mean, and it's not really.
It happens to a lot of people.
All right, who has questions? Anybody, speak up.
Well, there's someone that's actually posted a comment on the live Hangout. Ramsey Hizzy is asking, are you going to be in the next Star Trek movie?
No, as far as I know, no. And I suspect I probably would have known about that if I were. So no.
I kind of always have wanted to know what it's like to be the lady who, I remember when you joined the cast, the ratings weren't as high as when, or after you joined it. What's that dynamic with the crew and just for yourself in general?
Are we talking about Star Trek?
I was. I'm sorry.
Everybody was very cool when I joined Star Trek. Everybody was very nice, very welcoming. It was not the easiest situation for some people.
Don't bother with it. I was just curious. I don't want to make you struggle over it, but I understand. I just thank you for even going there.
No, of course. No, for the most part, everybody's great, and I will say the guys on that show, hysterical. Because the single hardest part of that entire job was trying to keep a straight face when I had to do a scene with any of the boys. Goofball, absolutely. Love my boys.
So I've been hopping in and out. Did anyone ask what's next? What's on tap?
Well, we're hoping that we'll get a season 3 for Body of Proof. And I had mentioned that I was going to do probably an episode of Warehouse 13 over hiatus, because that was a lot of fun last year when I went on. And I don't know, we'll see. I would love to be able to go back to Leverage and do another couple episodes, because that was one of my favorite jobs ever. So
I actually love that show, and I loved your character, so I thought it was great.
I love it.
You know, with 1 million followers, Jerry, I keep on telling you this in DMs on Twitter, you're poised to rule social media. Believe it or not, because first of all, you actually talk to people, and you know, I mean, that's unprecedented, and you actually say things that are witty and kind of, you know, spot on. So, you know, I know Alyssa Milano over Twitter's doing that a little bit, but now she's had her baby, and so she's not quite as interactive. So believe it or not, I don't want to get Alyssa upset because we're buddies over there, but yeah, you're right there. So just keep on doing what you're doing. You know.
I got a long way to go on Twitter. It's not 1 million followers on Twitter by far. But no, I mean, I don't really see the point of doing Google Plus and Twitter and these things if you're not going to talk to people. I mean, it's like, I mean, I get it professionally, like, actors and celebrities or whatever do it just for that reason. But there are other. It just seems so pointless if you're not going to interact, and it's such a great opportunity to touch base with your fans and to. It's so easy to make somebody happy. You know, like on Twitter, you send somebody a smiley face or a hi, and it's a really easy way to make someone happy. Or you plus one.
And with 1 million followers, season 3 renewed.
You know, what's that?
1 million followers, you can get your season 3 renewed.
Seriously.
Yeah, beat them up a little bit. Say, hey, everyone go over there.
Okay, I just want to say good night. It's 2 a.m. and I have to get up in 3.5 hours, so I need a little bit of sleep.
You're a very good sport to stay up. Good night.
And I've been on a while too, so Jerry, let me chime out. It's good finally talking to you.
You too, Red. Take care.
Okay, take care. Take care.
Jerry, congratulations on 1 million followers right off the bat. What an accomplishment.
Thank you.
The point that was raised just regarding the
Jerry Ryan
followers.
was a chick, or just an actress.
Someone's camera turned off. I don't think they know they're on, but they're explaining somebody was. Sorry. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
No, that's quite all right. With regard to the followers, you've got a great following electronically. How does that translate to, getting viewership for your show outside of, campaigning for it? Obviously, you've got a strong fan base. I myself haven't had a chance to watch your show over broadcast. I watch it streamed on ABC. How does that play into the ratings and into the contract negotiations?
Well, no, I mean, it's great if someone is in the United States and the Nielsen family, because that's really who they count, and there's only 50,000 Nielsen families in the entire country, and that's what they base ratings on, which is a bit strange. And if they can watch it when it's originally broadcast, but not that many people watch TV that way now. It's not. I mean, personally, there are very few shows that I watch at all, just because I've never really been a huge TV person, but when I do watch it, it's TiVoed, I mean, that's just the way most people watch TV now, I think. So it's, a 1 million followers is phenomenal, and it's exciting, and it's thrilling, and it's a huge honor, and all of that. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily translate to 1 million viewers for the TV show. I wish it did. I wish it could be that direct. That'd be great. It'd be great job security for everyone, but it doesn't translate quite that directly.
Do you think that it lends credibility or lends to the strength that the show may have in terms of ABC's desire to continue running it when they see your following on Google+?
Well, I hope so. We'll find out. We'll find out if we get a season 3 or not. We'll see how much leverage it has. This will be a good litmus test. We lost somebody. He's muted. I think your mic went out, Carl.
Oh, he was echoing, so he got muted.
Yeah, I got muted. I just wanted to wish you the very best of success, continued going forward. Congratulate you on your success with Google+. Thank you so much for all of the appreciation that you show your fans in interacting with us this way. All right, I'll drop off and let someone else join. Take care.
Take care.
So, Jerry, I was wondering, have you ever considered doing web-based TV?
I did a web series last
Oh,
year.
yeah?
Mortal Kombat.
I didn't even see that. You should post a link on your Google Plus page.
It was pretty rocking. Oh,
yeah?
I linked it, didn't I? Okay, so I'll find a link.
Okay.
Send me a link, because God knows I'm not going to be able to find it.
Okay. That's awesome.
But yeah, it was actually very, very, very cool.
Very cool.
But for the most part, when you're on a TV series, you don't have a whole lot of time to do the other. But on hiatus, I mean, it's always something to look at when I'm between projects or with my break.
Sweet.
That'd be fun. Guys, I'm looking at the time, and it's 10 after 5, and I'm going to have to hop off here because my family is all downstairs waiting for me and being very patient. So it was great talking to all of you. It was really fun. Thank you for being gentle for my first hangout. You were very sweet. And it's good talking to all of you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and
Thanks for having the hangout, Jerry.
And we'll see you guys, and I'll see you on the Google Plus.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.